Hi everyone, it's Matt from Greatness Every Day, and in this video, I'm going to give you some tips to help shift your mindset to focus on the things that you can control during a crisis. Many of us are going through some life changes right now, which may be temporary or permanent. For example, you could be working from home, social distancing has taken over, job loss, or something else. But it is safe to say that our world as a whole is going through a lot right now. That's what the definition of a crisis is. It is a time of intense difficulty, trouble, or danger. It can be scary to think about the what-ifs and all of the other things that we don't know how they'll play out during a crisis if we allow ourselves to be consumed by them and we fixate on them, which will not make our situations better at all, and in fact they will only make them worse. So I'm making this video because I want to encourage you, I want to challenge you to focus on being a leader in your communities during this challenging time. I also think that it is important to realize that there have been many crisis situations throughout history, and there will continue to be in the future. That's just something that happens. But understanding that is the key to focusing on the bigger picture of things and knowing that one, we've been through these things before, and two, we're going to get through it. And by saying that though, I do not want to dismiss that there will likely be some very hard times for people ahead, somebody you know, maybe somebody that you don't know, and those times are where we as leaders need to show empathy, we need to show compassion for others while continuing to push forward and providing encouragement to our communities that are going to need it. With all of the unknowns right now, my question to you is, how will you respond? For this video, I've split up your response into two possible options. You can choose to be a consumer or you can choose to be a creator. But what do those things look like? As a consumer, I think you are watching what others do and you are responding to what happens around you in a reactionary sense. You're sitting back and you're letting things like the actions of others, the latest headline, or the amount of toilet paper left at the store dictate your situation. And I don't know about you, but when I have taken this approach in the past, it becomes exhausting. And eventually your energy runs out and you become overwhelmed with everything that's going on. On the other hand, you can choose to be a creator, someone who consciously focuses on the things that they can control and takes a proactive approach to the situation that they find themselves in and leads through these challenging times. So I've come up with a list of 4 things that you can control during a crisis by taking that creator approach that I think many of you watching this video are going to find useful. The first thing that you can control is your mindset. John Maxwell, super famous personal development person, is known to say how we view things is how we do things. And I definitely believe this lesson applies to any crisis that we're going to face. Your ability to maintain a positive mindset throughout uncertainty is something that is way more valuable than many people realize. And when we shift our mindset from that place of scarcity into that place of abundance, that can be key for you growing throughout your situation, as well as the other people that are in your life. And I find that I'm best able to protect my mindset by setting clear boundaries and not allowing thoughts, news, or other people to influence me during those challenging times. And it's really important to establish and maintain those boundaries. It's okay to do that. The second thing that you can control are the habits that you put in place. So getting enough sleep, doing my morning routine, and eating well are just a few of the habits that I focus on a daily basis. But I think more and more people are finding themselves with more time on their hands, a little bit less things to do. So habits become extremely important. Personally, for myself, I love scheduling out my day the night before so that I have a plan and I also have a purpose to what I'm doing that day. And I also know that certain times of the day are for work or cleaning or for exercise, and I'm productive. I'm way more focused during those times rather than not scheduling anything, and I can easily get stuck on my phone or just be lazy around the house. The third thing that you can control is your education, and this one works in 2 ways. So listen up here. You can control what you are learning and you can control what you are not learning. Now, because of the fact that we can access information from literally all over the world almost instantly, it brings with it a tremendous amount of power. It brings a tremendous amount of influence. So my question to you is, what and how are you learning good information? Are you educating yourself using valid and trusted sources, or are you educating yourself from sources that create headlines and hysteria? All right, setting boundaries with these sources of information as well is something that I think more more people need to do. So let's start practicing this. And the fourth thing you can control are your actions. How we speak to each other matters. How we interact with each other in our homes or at the store matters. Whether we choose to forgive and forget when things get heated, that stuff matters. So all of these things fall under actions that we can control, and we can't control the actions of other people. And I think that if more people focused on the things that you and I can control within ourselves during moments like these, we would see much better spot overall. So I hope that these four things you can control during a crisis will help you become, number one, a creator of stability in your life, and number two, and give you opportunities to lead and support the people around you. And go ahead and let me know down in the comments below any other things that you would add to this list. So if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Instagram for daily inspiration and encouragement to live a great life. You can also visit our website at www.gr8nessseveryday.com. Thanks for watching. Remember, choose greatness every day, even in times of crisis, and I'll see you in the next video.